hope y'all are doing well. Lori here with Hardworking Mom. Tonight, this is what we're doing. Oh, don't you love this? I love this. I love this. Okay. So this sign is from Personalize It by Pam. So that's what we're doing tonight. She just sent me this the other day. And I thought, I have to use it right away because it's so stinking cute. It's not quite Bella's colors, but it's kind of close, I think. Anyways, right? I think my camera's kind of off angle. Is it? Maybe not. Alright, so we are going to be doing the Candy Cane Ruffle. So, oh good, my comments are up already. It's my night, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we're going to use. This is our mesh. Ooh, look at that. It's the red, white, and blue striped mesh. And this is the tinsel mesh, and that's from Trendy Tree. I did put a link in the comments. We're going to use a little tinsel tubing tonight because I haven't used that in forever. Okay, here's our ribbons. So we have the red, white, and blue. Red with the giant white dots. The America, Love America, and the blue with the big white dots. Alright, let's do it. I'm excited. Okay, so let me zoom in here. Oh, before we start, okay, I wanted to tell you who the winners of the different bow makers were. Okay, so we had Kathleen Wright, and they did all contact me, so we're good. Oh, yay, I'm so glad you love your perfect tails. Cindy Ludlow, Teresa Werrell, Dana Brown, and Anita Crothmel. I probably said your name wrong, Anita. I probably did. Sorry. But you know who you are. Okay, so we're going to cut these 15 inches. Of course, I've already cut a bunch. And we're going to use my perfect tails just to hold it for a second. Okay. I cut them at 15 inches. Just because that's the size of the ruffle that I would like. So putting two 15-inch ruffles together is very much like doing it at 30 inches. And that was my thinking behind it. Alright, so I have a bunch more cut. Okay. Alright, so we have a silver. Y'all, I'm already knocking things off my table. We have a silver, because I thought this would be fun. Right? So, yeah, if you got some perfect tails, I probably had my hands on it. I can tell you for sure that Amanda had her hands on it. But, okay. So this is a 15-inch elevated work wreath. So you can tell it's elevated because this one comes in and up. So we will open up our ties. Oh, and I gotta find my thing. Hold on, we'll do that in a second. Okay. So congratulations to all the winners. And when we hit 75,000, we are giving away the BMW of Pro Bows. Or the Mercedes of Pro Bows, maybe I should say. Hold on, I'm looking for my little chip clip. Where is it? It might be on my table. There it is. I got it. I got it. Alright. So you want to open your ties just because it makes it a lot easier later on. Okay. So this is the Candy Cane Ruffle method. So one of the viewers actually named this. I did this last year. It was around Christmas time, and then I sort of forgot about it and didn't do it again. So, whoops. Alright, so I'm just going to do about 3 or 4 inches. So let's see, if we measured it out, I'm doing well, maybe I'm doing like 5 inches. Okay, so I just ruffle one side up. I have it laying flat. I take this side, I ruffle it up like that. And I'm going to take it, put it down. Okay. Tie it off. There we go. And I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to ruffle it. And we're going to use the clip for the top half. Okay. Alright, set it down. Hence the name Candy Cane Ruffle. So you have the poof in the middle and the 2 ruffles, which makes it look like a candy cane, right? It does kind of look like a candy cane. So we're just going to do this all the way around. This is very similar to the poof curl or looping curl, however you want to call it. Okay. Except that you are ruffling instead of curling. So to me, this is like the best of both worlds. Alright. So I put one in and then I do the other side. That way I don't have to try to keep the ruffle. You can also use your little zip tie, not zip tie, chip clip. I'm going to show you all that in a minute. So what I like to do is take this ruffle and pull it up top and pull this one to the bottom. So you see how that does? Like that. You could do this at 20 inches as well. And then we're going to take this and put it in the center. Alright, you could also put them to the side and ruffle them similar to the way that we ruffle now. Okay? So you can decide which one you like. Let me show you using the chip clip. Alright, take it, lay it flat, just like this. Alright, then we'll go up the side, get our ruffle, take our chip clip, and right in it goes. Then go to the other side. So kind of like you do when you're doing the woodland ruffle. Okay. Go up the other side, get that ruffle, and look at that. You see how it looks like a candy cane wrapper? And then you can take the side that you are starting on, that you're holding. You're going to reopen the tie just like you do with the poof curl. Put it down and retie it. Okay? And I just kind of pull the ruffle out so it's not buried. And then just kind of pull the poof out. See? It's kind of like making a poof with your wreath and adding a ruffle in. Except it's cutting out one step and it allows you to use 21 inch. So, yeah. So we just go right up, chip clip it. Okay, go up the other side. Like that. Open the tie back up. Place it down. Tie it back. Then you can pull that ruffle out and put the other side down. You see, that looks real cute. So it makes it look like you have poofs and ruffles on your wreath. You see? So how are y'all doing tonight? Hey, Michelle Reed, you need to message me. You won a wreath kit, girl. You won a wreath kit from me. Alright. So we just keep ruffling up. So you want, you know, around a 6-inch poof. Yeah, this is a 9-inch poof. So that's plenty large enough. Okay. So I'll open it up, place it down, tie it back off, and then I just take this ruffle, pull it out, and then put my next one down. You can do it after you put the next one down. It's not really going to matter. It'll come out. That way I can keep it independent of that ruffle and it doesn't get squashed underneath it. I said ruffle. Poof. I can keep it independent of the poof. I like how this looks. I don't know why I never used it again after I did it last year. Too much going on, I think. I forgot. Alright. So, you want about 5 inches on the sides. And you should have somewhere between 9 and 10 inches in the poof. Now, I'm not measuring it, but you know, about the way you do the poof curl, right? Okay. So, if you place it down, like this, I'll just show you. We'll go ahead and put the other side down. And then pull the ruffle out. It's not going to matter whether you do it before or after. It's not going to make any difference with your poof. It's still going to be... Oh Lord, who knows what I just dropped off my table? I think it was the sign. Dog. Ross, can you come here please, baby? I sort of just dumped the sign over the other side of the table. Do you see a sign on the floor?
Yep.
Thank you, baby.
Welcome.
Ross to the rescue. Okay. So again, right up the center. Well, right on the side. Okay. Alrighty. Got that one. Let's put this one in. Now you would do the same thing if you were making your own wreath form. So, just the reason that I like to use these is because it saves me a lot of time. And that's really the only reason. And I like the ties are a little bit thicker. So that part's really nice. They are thicker. So I'm doing really well. How are y'all doing? Why is my... Oh, hey. I released the new Wreath of the Month kit. It is now available. And I will tell you, it is going to be a bee. But it's a very cute cartoonized bee. So... probably different than what you've seen so far. Alright, why doesn't this tie want to open? There we go. I don't have the sign yet. I will give y'all a little peek of the sign when I get it in. And we're going to do the sunflowers next month. I wanted to do one more summer because it's kind of early to do. Still a little bit early to do sunflowers. So, I didn't want to get too ahead of myself. Here. I like it. That tie came loose. Or maybe I didn't tie it. Did I not tie it? I think I did. There we go. Did I do them all? Oh, I got one more. Alright, so I go all the way around on the bottom one time. There we go. We're only going to go around the top one time too because we're going to be putting in some curls, so I didn't really think we needed 2 layers on the top. And I don't know how 2 layers of these ruffles would look. So we're just going to do the one. Oh no, we have one more after this. Okay. We're all good. Okay. I think the great thing about methods like this is that you can use some of the less expensive mesh, and since you're almost like doubling up on it, then it kind of, thank you, it kind of makes it so that it's not so see-through. I don't like the way that looks. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. And of course these things will look fuller as we add in our next piece. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we're back to the beginning. There. So that's the first level. So see how you can see the poofs and the ruffles. Alright, so we're going to open up the top. Now if you wanted to do 2 layers on the top, then you would probably want to do 10-inch cuts. Because if you do 15-inch cuts, you're not going to have enough for the top layer. Unless you're alternating your mesh. Oh, I forgot to tell my mom I was on. Okay. Oh, we're going to do the pancake method sometime this week. So just hang tight for the pancake method. From Melly Mel. Love her. She is such a sweetie. She's a guest in Crazy Maisie's private group tonight. So, okay. Let's tie it on. Okay. So there's our little poof in the middle. And here's our ruffles on each side. So see what you're getting is you're getting a poof and then a ruffle. And then a poof and then a ruffle and poof, ruffle, poof, ruffle. You did awesome. You need to put it over here on YouTube, Brenda. So Brenda with Wreath by Busy Bee Custom Creations. Is that right, girl? Anyways, she did one on her Facebook page, so y'all should go check that out. Okay. Yeah. The pancake is for people who have screen doors. So where Melly Mel lives, there are a lot of people who have screen doors. Very common in the north, right? So she makes a lot that go in between the screen door. The screen door. So she's really good at that. She has some other methods that she uses. Let's see, what's her business name? Is it Sincerely Creative? I think that's it. Anyways, she's very good. She does this poof that's smaller, and she doesn't have as many poofs, and then she does like a small ruffle and a small curl, and it fits in a door. But this week, sometime this week, we are going to do her pancake. I'm going to be gone next weekend, so I'm going to have something queued up for y'all to watch. But I think on Wednesday we're going to do her pancake wreath. I really like this. Y'all like this? I like it. And I like the name. Who was it that named it? Hi, we are doing the Candy Cane Ruffle. It's a fun name too. Okay, so just open the tie, put down the ruffle, tie it back, pull the ruffle out. Tie it down. Then you can pull out your poof. Yeah, I like the ruffle just like it is. I like it kind of pulled like that. There we go. Okay, y'all, so we have a new moderator today, and she is Cheryl Renaud. So we have to give her a little bit of grace while she's learning my YouTube channel, because it's probably a lot different than she's used to doing. So alrighty. Alright, there we go. Pull it out. I like it. Y'all liking it? Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm pretty sure they have this mesh here at Craft Outlet. So if you're looking for this, pretty sure they have it at Craft Outlet if they haven't sold it out yet. Okay. I would think they'd still have some in. We still have time before July 4th. And honestly, wreaths like this can be good all year round because there are so many holidays that are patriotic, you know. And if your sign is pretty generic like this one, then that can be on your door a lot. So okay. Alrighty. Pull that out. So with the ruffle, I'm just kind of pulling it out from underneath the mesh and just kind of pulling it over to stretch it out. Am I down to the last one? Yep, I'm down to the last one. I like big and fluffy too, but sometimes you can't do that because you have those storm doors. You know, people who live where there's a lot of snow or a lot of storms, they have those storm doors. It's not really that common here in the South, but I know in the North it's a lot more common. So personally, I like them big and fluffy. But for every wreath, there is someone who will like it, right? And there's no rules in wreath making. Okay, we got them all in. Whoop, that tie came out again. Alright, clearly we have an issue with this tie here. Hold on. I have a spiteful tie down here. Let's see if I can get it in there tight. There we go. I got it. Alright. So we've got the basic part on. Okay. Alright. Now, what we're going to do, I cut a whole bunch of these at 10 inches. And we're just going to take 2. Okay. This one's pretty much already done. It's at the bottom, so I'm just going to curl it up. Let's see, where's our bow dabber? Here it is. Alright. So I'm going to do 1. 2. Alright, so you can either stick it in your bow dabber, or, where did I put those? Pipe cleaner. Oh, here we go. Or you can take like 1/4 of a pipe cleaner and tie it around like this, pull it up. I like to pull it up so I can get to the pipe cleaner and then tie it off like that. So that's 1. Alright, let's do another one. Where'd I put that other one? Here's half of it. Did I drop it? Oh, no, I dropped it. Ugh. I have the dropsies tonight. Well, it's not just tonight. I do this all the time. Okay. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this. And you know, I like to try to squish everything into one little entry into the wreath so that I don't have to worry about going in and out of the ties several times. So what we're going to do with that in mind, I cut all my ribbons at 12 inches. Y'all know I like 12 inches because I just think 14 inches is too big, and I just like this. So we're going to do our ribbon and a double one of the curls. Okay, I am not going to open the tie up. I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to place it right inside and tie it off, and then pull out my ribbons like that. So now we have the curls and we have our ribbons. So you see? Alright. Let me move the ribbons to the other side so it doesn't get poked here. Alright. So again, we'll just take our ribbons, find the center. You want to get that little curl on it. Okay. Grab our curls, put it in. Okay, so on the bottom, this is all we're going to do. Ribbons and curls. Okay, you okay back there, Bella? Pull them out. Hold on. I've got the ribbon upside down. So when you're using a patterned ribbon, you always want to make sure that you pay attention to where the pattern is. That way you won't be doing like me and having to pull it back out. See, learn from my mistakes. There we go. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where's the other curl? Here we go. Alright. Okay. You okay, Belly? Look at Bella. She's way back here. You probably can't even see her. Let me go on the other side. There you go. Now you can see her. She's hanging with my signs. Okay. on the top, we're going to put some of this tinsel in, too. Okay. Just pull our ribbons out. There we go. Kind of fluff up our little curls. This is almost like a Laura Jean, except we did the candy cane ruffle instead of doing the poofs, then the ruffles, and then the curls. She should do this because, yeah, saves a lot of time, and it saves a lot of material. So one of the reasons that I like this method that I started last year is because you save on materials. So you still are going to get the look of poofs and curls and ruffles, but you're not using all of that stuff in different places. Different layers, I mean. So instead of using a 21 inch and then 2 10 inch, you're just using one 21 inch and one 10 inch. It's one 21 inch roll. That's why this is a great method to save. It's also a method you can do to use up extra 21 inch mesh that you have. Which I don't know about y'all, but I always end up with more 21 inch mesh than I do with 10 inch left over. Yeah, curls are 10 inches. Okay. Alrighty. Ah! I pulled that tinsel a little bit too hard. It kind of came out my hand. It's okay. The tinsel wreath form itself came from Sims Pottery, but I would check Craft Outlet, check Damon, Deco Exchange, and check Trendy Tree. Actually, I bet Trendy Tree would have it. No, it's okay. Yep, Owl is the one who's moderating for me. It's not like Mari's not still going to be around. She will. So don't worry that you'll never see her again. Okay. And she's still on Facebook. So y'all can go talk to her. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright. So one thing I want to do since I'm putting the curls on is I want to come back in here and make sure that my ruffles are still pulled out so that you can see them. There we go. Because I don't want it to get squashed by the ruffles, by the curls and the ribbon. Okay. So you know, whenever you do something with your wreath, you're always going to have to go back and mess with things. Because that's just going to happen. There we go. Alright, so we're getting close. There goes the kit. Okay. So I'm just kind of refluffing up my ruffles real quick while we're here. Okay. So we only have a couple left, and then we're going to move to the top. Alright, make sure it's pulled out. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. One more. Then we're going to move to the top. Of course, you could do this without adding in the curls, but I kind of like it with the curls. All right. So what are we thinking? All right. So I really like this, but it kind of covers up the blue and white mesh. So I'm not sure if I want to do that on the top. Let's see. We're going to look at something different. Let's just see. So if we took our ribbons and put it up top, spread them out. Let's see. How's that look? I kind of like that. And then we can take some pencil ties. Don't y'all love this stuff? So this is red and silver, so I wanted to kind of tie in my ties. So let's do about a yard or so. Okay. I'm not going to do it in every one, but we're going to do it in a few. Alright, so there's a couple different ways that you can do these. Alright. I'm going to show you one way that I think will look really cute with this. Okay. So, you can take it. Alright. Fold it. Fold it. Cut right here. Cut right here. Put it in. And then you have kind of what looks like fireworks. You see? You can do more than that. You can put like twice that many in. Can you see it? Okay, so the other thing we can do, let's do a different one. Okay, so we're just going to take another ribbon, put it in. Okay. Okay. We're going to move to the next one. And we're going to do another thing with this one. I'm going to show you something else to do with that one. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put the ribbon in. Spread it out. And then we'll take it. Alright, we're going to make a circle, fold it in half. Now let's do it this way. Okay, make a circle, twist it, fold it in half like that, and then you just pull it in the center. Okay, and then you go inside here, tie it, and pull them up like that. There we go. All right. So we're not going to do it in every one, but let me show you a different way you can do this. Okay. You can take this here, and you can take a tie, and if you pull the tie and kind of fold it up like that, it makes it stand up more, and then you can put it in, and it should stand up more. There, that's a little better. Okay. What did I do with that one I cut? There it is. Okay. So we're not going to put the ties, the curls on the top, because I don't want to totally lose this pretty mesh that we have. Okay. There we go. All right. Alrighty, here we go. Pull our ribbons out. And then we will do another one where we twist it. So see, you're just twisting it like that. Pull it down. So then you have two together, and then pinch it in the center. You want to make sure you have at least 1 inch on the sides, or you're going to have trouble with it coming apart later. Okay, I'm going to do one more of these. Okay, there we go. So this tinsel is a little bit more expensive, so I don't use quite as much of it as I do the other. But it's really nice just to give a little bit of, you know, sparkle. And I know that Trendy Tree carries this stuff. They sure do. Because that's where I got it. They also carry this tinsel red mesh. So, and it's great for Christmas, 4th of July, Memorial Day, you name it. Okay. There we go. Okay, if y'all ever have trouble with your ribbons sitting down, make sure that you go in and just kind of bend it so that it will do that little flip over. All right, one more time. It wants to curl in on itself, so that's okay, because we're going to make it do it anyways. All right. There we go. If you can find... Isn't she funny with the head thing? I know. Bella's a character, y'all. She just is. She loves to go for rides in the car. And Carson loves McDonald's. Hash browns in particular. So we go get McDonald's hash browns in the morning sometimes before school. And Bella always has to ride with us. Okay. So we've gotten the top and the bottom done. See, it's nice and full. You see that? And we can still see some of our little mesh in here. All right. y'all want to see a bow? Because if you want to see a bow, we'll make a bow. I've gotten this. So what I do is I get these picks. I think this one came from Hobby Lobby. So I'll get these picks at the end of the season, and then I'll save them, and I will just cut them and just use pieces of it. So when they get things and they start to go on sale, I will run and get them. Alright, so I'm going to push it up like that. Oh, that's weird. It's got like... There we go, that's better. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to stick it right into the little tie. You see? Like that. Please do a bow. Okay. Let's do a bow. So we'll put him back here. Alright. I'm going to show y'all. So what do you think of this bow? Do you like this bow? This bow is very easy to make. So would you like to see this bow? I think this is going to be a good bow for people who struggle with bows. Alright, so I have a bunch of scrap ribbon. Okay, these are leftover from my last kit. Okay, so we're going to make kind of a modified hobo. So if y'all have seen my 9 different bows, then you saw something similar to this. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Alright, take your ribbon. You're going to start your first tail off pretty small, maybe about 8 inches. Okay, you can go ahead and dovetail it if you want. Now I'm going to show you how to make this bow in 2 steps. Okay, so we got our 8-inch tail. We do a loop. Let's see, how big is our loop? Okay, about 4 or 5 inches. Let's see. Alright, this is a 5-inch loop. Okay, so we just have 1 loop. I'm just going to stick it in my hand right here, in between my thumb and my finger. This is the best place to make hand bows because it's not going to hurt your hand as much. Okay, take this second part, cut it off longer than the first one. Alright, second ribbon. Okay, got our dovetail. Now you do not have to have your tails the same. Okay, so just estimate. You're going to do another loop, same size. Alright, then we're going to do, cut that one off. Alright, another ribbon. Now I'm just going ahead and cutting the dovetails here. Alright, tail, 5-inch loop. Alright, cut it off. Just like that. Now, realize I am not dovetailing this one. Okay. Now let's do the blue. Alright, so blue's last. This bow is really great to use if you have leftover ribbon. Okay. Alright, so get the 5-inch loop again. Okay. Cut this off a little longer. Now, you can do 2 things. You can stick it in your bow dabber, or you can just take a pipe cleaner and just tie it off. That's step 1. Okay? Step 2. We're going to take the same ribbons. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to make that 5-inch loop. Okay? We have about an inch right there. Put it in your hand. Cut a tail. Alright? You can dovetail it or leave it. Makes no difference. Once again, we're using that thumb and finger. Okay? Got our 5-inch loop. Let's make sure it's the same size. It is. Alright, that's one. I like to go in the same order, and you'll see why. Alright, so we're going to take about an inch of this, like that, put it in our thumb, get the same size. Okay? This is how you can start to learn to make your own bows by hand, but in 2 steps instead of trying to do it in 1. Alright, so we had this one next. Alright, so just about an inch. And this is a hobo. So a hobo is a bow that only has 1 tail. Okay, so we already have that. We can just leave it there. You can twist your tails around if you need to. Alright, last one. We just pinch it up, make our loop, make sure it's the same size. That. Cut off tail. Now, okay, here comes part 2. Bring your original one back. Take the tie off. And you're going to place it in the opposite direction. Do you see that? So you want to make sure that you have them both in your hand, and you can take a zip tie. Make sure you're getting around the whole thing. You could also use wire, a pipe cleaner. Okay. So get it on there. Now, all you're going to do is spread out your loops. Okay? Now, the reason I made longer loops is so I can roll it up. Okay? So I'm going to roll it up. Like that. Okay, roll this one up. And this is like any other bow. You're going to have to move things around. You're going to have to work with it and fluff it out. But it's an easy one to make, especially if you are intimidated by bows. Okay? Okay. You can also make the loops different sizes. I made longer tails just so I could have a few to curl up. Alright. There we go. And you just kind of pull it around until you get it. Your loops in order. So see, by putting them opposite, then I can pull these opposite. Alright. And then, if you want a little centerpiece, a little, where is it? Here it is. You can take a ribbon, just make a little loop with it, cut it off. I'm just putting some wire around it. And then I'll take the wire and put it right around where the pipe cleaner is. Cut that off. See, and you can make the same exact kind of bow, you just don't have to do it the way you normally expect to do it. Okay. Alright, let's get it on and then we'll fluff it up. It's just a little bit of an easier version bow. Alrighty. Okay, let's see where we're gonna put our sign. Let's figure out where our sign's going. Let's see. So maybe over on the side, like this. What we think? Side, we could put it at the bottom. It's kind of, I mean, we could put it in the center, or we could put it at the top. What do we think? Side? I know it looks very odd to make a bow this way, but it really does work out. And for those who are struggling to make a bow, this is a good bow to try out. So what we like? Top. Yeah, this ribbon came from my kit, but I think you can get the same thing from Craft Outlet for sure. The other good thing is that you can now see that you can add a center loop even after you've finished your bow on the side. Let's see what we're saying. Side, 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 middle, side. Looks like side's winning. Okay. So this one came, it doesn't have any holes in it, so we're going to have to make, seriously. Let's get out our silver wire and I will try not to break my little rotating thing as I'm going around. Alright, so I'm going to use my little, so you can get these where they have jewelry departments like in Hobby Lobby and stuff. It's just a sheet hole punch. It has this tiny little piece in it that you can use. Alright, and you just punch a hole in the metal like that. See, you can't really see it. This sign came from Personalize It by Pam. Okay, I think we're just going to do one at the top and two on the sides. I like to use this silver wire. This is 26 gauge wire, so I don't know if you know, but as you go up in size with wire, it is the thinner. So the smaller the gauge, I do sometimes sell signs, then the thicker the wire. So like this is 26 gauge. Look how thick 20 gauge is. You see that? You see the difference? That's very thick. This is very thin. No staples. Won't Bella be happy? It's okay, baby. No staples today. Look, y'all, she's sitting up. Can you see? She's like, I'm not sure what's she doing. It's all good, baby. No staples. Okay. So I'm just going to put my wire right through. Yep, she has a store. It is Personalize It by Pam. She's on Etsy. Are you on here, Pam? If you are, you can share your link. Okay. I have some other sign makers in my group that I will be doing some stuff with here soon as well. So, alright. There we go. But, I mean, how could I resist this? I mean, it's not Bella, but it's a cute darn dog. So I can pretend like it's Bella. I mean, it's Bella, just in a different shade. Alright, so I will just take this and kind of go around. Are you leaving me, baby girl? She doesn't trust that I am not going to do a staple. She is just going to run off just in case. Okay, there we go. So I got it tied on. I'm just going around. Yep, she's on. Okay. Because this is a pretty stinking cute sign, I tell ya. Alright, so one of the good things about using wire with your signs is that if you're having trouble, you can actually poke it right through your mesh. And then you don't have to worry, because you're gonna get it down to that frame one way or the other. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna tie this one on this side. Alright. Okay. There we go. I got it on. Just make sure it's on. It's on. Alright, now I'm going to pull this one out so we can see these cute little dewdroppers. Pull out my ribbons here. Alright. Now, we'll take our bow. Let's go like right here. Alright, I'm just tying it around. Personalize It by Pam made the sign. Alright, and then we'll fluff up her bow again. Pull our little loops up. And then we can kind of... So you can do really well by pulling your tails out and making them do that curl. Okay, slip those up. There we go. Alrighty. Get some of these little curly cues in here. Okay. My little bat's kind of coming up a little. Okay. Yeah. Not too bad for a hobo. So I just want y'all to see that you can make bows even with scraps. And you don't have to use a bow maker. And you don't have to do twists and all that stuff. Alright. So we could also put this bow up here if we wanted to. And have the two bows. What do we think? One bow, two bows. Yep, I do. I put my wreaths in my shop. One. Two. One. We're kind of tied. 1, 2. 2. I kind of like it with the two bows. Alright, so this bow, I also did the exact same thing. So I did this on Bow Sunday today. So, if you ever have one and you didn't put the tie in, you can go back later, and all you do is take your wire and just run it around where you have your zip tie. You'll never be able to see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. I think it's cute with the two. Not something I normally do, but we already had it, so why not? Okay. All right. There we go. And there it is. See, it looks cute with just the curls on the bottom and not putting them on the top. And you can also take, so remember I had this little thing, you can just take little pieces off. That's why I like these. Okay, so they have a hole in them. You just take them, put them right in where your tie is, and then it holds it real well. Now I would put a little dab of glue on it, but I'm not going to start it up just because it's really hot in this room right now. But see, like that. I love to do that with my... You can also use these little tiny balls. See that? It's cute. But I love to buy things like this and then just pull these out. You can get bags of these too. I've seen them at Hobby Lobby. Okay, like this. There we go. All right. Now we got it. I know. It does cover the mesh. However, I will tell you that this mesh is actually the very inexpensive basic mesh. So, you can still see it. I mean, I know it's kind of hard to see on the screen, but you can still see it. However, this is more of the basic mesh than it is the more expensive mesh. Oh, don't worry. It's going to be out here in just a little bit. Is that you, Joni? So, y'all make sure you check out Pam, because this is where you can get that sign. Yeah. Didn't think I was going to do it that fast, did you, Pam? I'm so glad you're learning a lot. So do y'all have any questions? Oh, how are you? You have videos out here? Y'all, go check out Belle Chase Wreath. How did I attach the star? Okay, so these are styrofoam with glitter. So see, there's a little hole in it, and I just take my tie. My tie has wire in it, and I just push it down right on it, like that. You could do the same thing if you're using pipe cleaners, because they have the wire in them as well. This one is not a kit. I did have a Patriotic kit, but it's gone. The new kit that's out right now is the B kit. I don't have the sign yet. I could try to show you my phone, but I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Let's That's it. That's going to be the new kit. So, it's really cute. Look at this. It's got a daisy with a ladybug inside it. But how cute is that? That's the sign for the new kit. So, and I just today ordered the supplies, and pretty soon I will tell Pam how many of them I need. The last Wreath of the Month kit was Patriotic. Do I have that one up here? No, I think it's downstairs. But it turned out super cute. Oh, I have one of the signs up here. This was the last kit. So it was similar to this, except it had this in it. Can you see it? I had some, every once in a while, the mail will lose stuff, and so they lost somebody, so I had to get an extra one. So I just got it, and I'll be sending hers out tomorrow. So I have an extra side. Yep. Awesome. So do y'all have any other questions? Who do you want to get in touch with? Do you want to get in touch with Pam, or you want to get in touch with me? Thank you, Willie. Yeah, so all my kits come with a sign, 1 to 2 meshes, or sometimes 3. It comes with the wreath form. It comes with the ribbon. It comes with enough ribbon that you can do the tails and a bow. It comes with everything you need. So whatever it is that I'm doing in that kit, it comes with it. So it's really not a club, it's a Wreath of the Month kit, because it's not a recurring thing, so you can decide which months you want it and which months you don't. So it's just Wreath of the Month kit. And then I do them here on YouTube, so that you can, they come with instructions that tell you a couple of options of how you can cut it and stuff like that. And if you're in my groups, if you're in either one of my groups, my business group or my design group, you get 15% off of the kits, and you get notified first when I have new stuff out, and you get to see pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Thank you. So you can get it at hardworkingmomstore.com. There's also a link on my website, Hardworking Mom. You'll see it. There's like a big banner across the bottom that says, or across the middle that says Wreath of the Month Kit. Oh no, you can't find grapevine wreaths? Have you tried Hobby Lobby? Good night, Carol. God bless. Hey, Jess. So how'd your first night go, Owl? A little bit different, I'm sure. Yes, this is 10 by 10. I didn't even send you the list, did I? Lord. I'm sorry, girl. This is 21 inch. This is 10 inch. The ribbons are all 2.5 inch. They're cut at 12 inches. Dawn, if you want to join the inner circle, the success path, then you can do it either on my hardworkingmomstore.com. You can also join from hardworkingmom.com. Either one. Lord have mercy. Well, don't worry. I put the list of all of the supplies out here. So the list that's in the description of this video is correct. So, yep. Thank you. So you don't have to join a club to get the kits. It's just open to everyone. It's just that if you're in my design group, my paid design group, or my paid business group, you get 15% off of them. So the design group is $14.99 a month, and the business group is $19.95 a month. And if you join them together, then it's $29.98. So, yeah. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful night. Was Charlie on here? Good night, Charlie. Yeah, so there'll be one for each month. So I just opened the one for the month of May. That's the one for the bee. The one for June is going to be something with sunflowers. It's going to be... That is June. So, yeah, there'll be one every month. So, well, come on. We'd love to have you in both groups. Y'all, we have such a wonderful community. We have a couple new things going on in the groups. We have a challenge going on right now, and that's for a Cricut maker. It goes over 2 months. And the other thing we have is we're doing the Power Cubby of the Month. It's like a VIP thing. And they get to be featured on my channel and stuff like that. So, it's awesome. We have a great group. And we do two Zoom calls a week, so you can ask questions. Those are the best. They're fun. I know. I love the sunflower too. I'm very excited about that one. But I wanted to do one more summer one before I got to that one. So, wonderful. Just, you can, if you need some assistance, you can email me. It's just Lori, Lori, at hardworkingmom.com. Just all together, hardworkingmom.com. So, and you can find it both on my, I think it's actually listed on my Facebook page as well. The links are also in the community page here on Facebook, or YouTube. There is also a link in the description of this video for my groups. So, we'd love to have you. Thank you. I have some fun stuff coming up that we're going to do. We are going to do a ladybug with flowers. I am super excited about that. We're going to do some signs. I'm going to do a video on all the different types of mesh and the different types of wreath forms. So that's going to be fun. Hey, Faye! The Zoom calls, there is inside the Facebook group, there is a calendar. And the calendar has the dates and times of the Zoom calls along with the Zoom number. I also posted in the group about an hour before we do the Zoom calls. Zoom calls are on Tuesday and Sunday. So, yep. Awesome. Well, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Great job, Owl. Thank you. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to be doing the pancake method from Melly Mel. So make sure you come and check that. And make sure you go check out Melly Mel's page on Facebook. It is it Sincerely Creative? I think that's it. Sincerely Creative. I'll have a link when I come on Wednesday, but yep, I'm busy, busy, busy. How are you, Jody? Awesome. All right, well, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you on Wednesday. Thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye. I was going to hit the wrong one.